for the females. Discipline, Sister Zion. Culture, Sister Atiana. Faith, Sister Pam's daughter. You can't talk? Use sign language. Okay, well, we'll let you go this time. Sister Lisa. Alyssa. I don't want you to think that I'm inhuman. We're going to add the confession to our opening process. Therefore, when we return to close out, at the close of this day, we'll add the confession that will follow the code of honor. Let's go back over the assignments again. Who's doing the male passages discipline general session?
Yo, sir.
Can't hear you.
Yo, sir.
Who's doing the culture?
Hello.
Who's doing the faith?
Nathan.
Who's doing the breakout discipline?
Substitute.
Don't have that guy. Substitute. That's right. Substitute. Who's doing the culture?
Travis.
Who's doing the faith?
Me.
For the females. Who's doing the discipline? Can't hear you. Who's doing the culture? Culture. Who? Who's doing the faith? Who's doing the breakout sessions for discipline? Who's doing the culture? No. RT. No, I'm wrong on that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant Anaya. Is Anaya here?
She in 5 minutes.
Anaya is. And then who's doing the faith in females? Now, here's where it's going to happen. The males' general session will be right where we are. The female general session will move over to the fellowship building. Got it?
Yes, sir.
The male general session will take place where?
Here.
Sanctuary. Where will the female general session take place? So when you break up for your breakout sessions, you will go and then you will come back to your general session areas. The only time we meet here is when we're opening and when we're closing out.
Yes, sir.
If this test works well, that's what we would do. If it doesn't, we'll do something else. Anybody got a question for me?
No, sir.
I took you through all of this material at our last session. So this should be easy because I'm sure that you should have read your material over from our last session. I do not want any fumbling around. Lead the session in discussions and prepare to answer questions if necessary. Question. Group attend. Females to the fellowship hall. Female facilitators to the fellowship hall. Facilitators, please let these individuals lead as I discussed. Do not get in their way, please. Males, come forward. Progress on the front, males in the rear. I mean, passengers in the rear. Males, you appear. We run 45 minutes per session, general session. Breakout session, go to run the series. 45 minutes. Come on, let's get this done today, guys. Come on now. There you go. Hello.
No.
Who's in charge? Okay. You working for over here.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning. Group of 10 HUD. We're on page 277. Is everybody on page 277?
No, sir.
Come on, guys, it gotta happen today. Today. When? Today. Today. Get the page 272. You older guys, except those younger guys, find those pages.
They got it. Is everybody there? Premise. One law schools, many truths. Let's read that again. It's not here. Premise. One law schools, many truths. Philosophy. Roots of homicide. The U.S. heartbeat crime rate matches those of most other industrialized countries, but its homicide rate exceeds several. The historical roots of this disparity lie not in the western frontier.
Take your time to read for understanding. And so everybody can hear. You're not speaking to yourself. I want this thing raised up. Continue.
The historical roots of this disparity may lie not in the western frontier, as many believe, but in the institutions and unusual history. In the antebellum South, whites used the threat of violence to intimidate blacks and encourage difference. In the view of historian Martin Lane of Harvard College, the respect demanded for slaves fostered a culture of honor, in which a man's personal worth was measured by how others behaved toward him. Trivial slights had to be answered immediately with physical force if necessary. Homicide resulting from wars did not usually result in a conviction. The southern culture of honor spread to poor whites and to the slaves themselves, who eventually brought it to the inner cities of the north. Disrespect for the law was reinforced by the tendency of authorities to ignore murders of blacks by blacks. Current high homicide rates in the former Confederate states and in many large cities trace largely to the attitudes developed during slavery. According to Lane, he also says that high rates in the Southwest reflect in part attitudes among Mexican Americans, many of whom also practice a culture of honor tracing to the region's historical circumstances. The American attitude on firearms is rooted in British North America, where all freemen except in Quaker, Pennsylvania, were required to carry arms for protection against the Indians, the French, and others. The colonial era's long guns and dueling pistols were expensive and hard to manipulate and thus not used in disputes. But then in the 1840s came the more efficient, cheaper, and used the ascending phase of this wave, which began in about 1960, more or less coincided with several trends that have been proposed as contributors to homicide. The decline of union manufacturing jobs, the breakup of families with the rise in divorce, the increase in births to unwed mothers, and the growth of illegal drug use. The decline in race since 1991 coincided with the warning of the crack cocaine epidemic that started in 1985. Other developments, including greater police efforts to prevent gun carrying and the recent economic expansion, which provided more jobs, have played a role. The proportion of young men, always the most violent group in society, fell in the 1990s, and so also contributed to the decline of homicides. You may be seated.
Thank you.
Discussion. What are some of the contributing factors that help make the U.S. homicide rate so high?
Immature ratings.
Sir?
Immature ratings.
Next question.
Well, no, what else?
What else?
Let's see. The decline of union manufacturing jobs, the breakup of families with the rise of divorce, the increase in births to unwed mothers, and the growth of illegal drug use.
What else?
The crack cocaine epidemic in 1985.
What is stated regarding America's attitudes toward violence? Huh? Handguns. What else? Huh? All right. What else?
Is the attitude, American attitude on firearms was rooted in British North America, and it started during 1840 and stuff like that, during slavery. So they're basically for violence, or they contribute to violence.
Next question. How does slavery relate to homicide in the story? Do you agree or disagree?
Slavery relates to homicide by
Slavery used in this story was basically used as a factor of fear. They use specific weapons and guns to scare blacks in the more racist South.
Do you agree or disagree? How do you feel about this situation, Brother Hallel?
well, actually, I would like to add on to what Brother Guyton has said and say that it started in slavery when the white people had to use a threat of violence. Yeah, like he said, it was fear. And then now, when we use guns, we use guns, and that's the way we show our manhood and everything. When we can strike fear into somebody else, and that's how we get our American rights, whatever we call it.
So, do you agree or disagree?
I agree with that stuff started in slavery. Yeah.
What else? Next question. What are at least 3 critical lessons you learned from this material? I know everybody can answer this.
Be smart. Face a certain level of maturity to handle the way.
Huh? Follow the rules. Okay.
Hey, bro, shut up.
What else? Puberty, what? Principle, know your strengths.
Be
Be aware that if you're on the edge emotionally, angry, tense, anxious, depressed, it's not a good time to make decisions on important issues. Your emotions may push you to resolve what you're struggling with, but you may regret your resolution if you push too hard. You may say things you'll later regret when you let your emotions direct your behavior. You're far better off to recognize your emotional limits and say, maybe continue this discussion at another time. Self-discipline is the highest form of discipline. Truth is a noun, which means conformity to fact or actuality. Truth is a statement proven to be accepted or accepted as true. Truth is finality to an original or a standard. We don't create truth, we operate in truth. Believing the truth is a choice. Believing the truth doesn't make it true. It's true. So we believe it. Reality is the totality of all things possessing actuality, existence, or essence. Reality is that which exists objectively and in fact. Don't automatically accept your reality as truth. Authority is the right to rule. It's a position issue. Power is the ability to rule. It's a practice issue. When you honestly convey how you feel, others know you are not primarily mad at them and that the problem is not their fault. Practice. Why is it important to know your strengths? At ease.
Thank you. It is important to know your strength because if you don't know your strength, then you are one on the side of the battle. You're just dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not contributing. You're not fighting.
What else?
Knowing your strength is important because you have to go through life knowing what you can and cannot do. So you have to be aware.
Anyone else?
It's important to your strength so you can know what you're capable of.
What else?
You need to know your strength because if you don't know your strength, then you don't really know yourself, and you're not able to do it. You can't contribute to anything if you don't know what you're good at.
Why is it not a good time to make decisions on important issues when you are upset?
You can say something you regret later and you let your emotions direct you.
I agree with those charges.
Also, you don't make the smart decisions.
Right. Huh? Can you say that again? Brother Adrian, I saw your hand go up. Did you have anything to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Keith. Okay. Yes. It's a good one. What is meant by self-discipline is the highest form of discipline.
It means that the greatest discipline of it all is being able to control yourself, self-control.
Been here. Yes. Well, the question is, what is meant by self-discipline is the highest form of discipline. So can you elaborate? Okay, we'll come back to you. Anyone else?
You should be able to have the ability to control yourself. You should be able to tell you what to do.
Yes, Keith. Sir? Okay. Anyone else? Yes. Watch where you're going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Smith, you've been quiet. Can you please answer my question? What is meant by self-discipline is the highest form of discipline.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Meaning that you can't allow other people to tell you what to do, you have to know when to do the right thing, or do the wrong, not to.
Yes, sir. Why should you automatically accept your reality as true?
Why should? Because, reality, you know what I'm saying? You should always question everything. You shouldn't just accept everything that you hear or that you see. Because most times it's not always what it seems. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Right. Anyone else? You got something to say? Adrian, I seen your hand go up earlier. How can you apply believing truth is a choice in your day-to-day experiences?
Believing the truth doesn't make it true.
Brother Isaiah. Hezekiah. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna apply it to my day-to-day experiences by kind of question myself whenever I make a choice. And when I do make a choice, I gotta see this and I always believe in the truth. So, yeah.
Yes. Sir? Okay. Anyone else? Yes. Sir? Okay. What is meant by we don't create truth, we operate in truth?
Only person that knows the truth is God. So He gives us the truth through His word. So once we read it, it's always going to be like that.
Yes. Okay. It's always tell the truth. Yes. All right. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Every is truth and not true.
Yes. Anyone else? Okay. What power do you possess and how does it affect your conduct? Okay. Anyone else? Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Possess reality? Sir? Anyone else?
I possess the power to play the saxophone. So it affects my conduct a lot, you know what I'm saying? When I play, I'm able to speak through this and I can, speak to other people who don't really, you know what I'm saying? Who get the message better than when I play.
I feel that. Anyone else? I want to go back to question 4. And it says, why shouldn't you automatically accept your reality as true? Okay. Anyone else?
Because you have to, you can't create truth, it's already true, so it's not considered creating. If you create it, it's not true.
Interesting. Anyone else? Sir? No. Anyone else? Yes. Anyone else? Okay. Group of 10, all right? Who is leading attitude? Culture.
Are the culture.
I will stand down. Culture? 292. Everybody turn their pages to 292. If you got 292, help the person next to you. Let me know when you're all there. You all there? Everybody there? Everybody ready to read? Crack. Key, let's go. Premise. The one being carried does not realize how far away the town is. Let's say that again.
What are we doing?
Culture.
Culture. You done your breakout session?
Oh,
No, you can't do culture. Brother Nelson's still in charge. For 45 minutes. At ease, be seated. I want this discipline thing thoroughly discussed. So how are we done? We think we finished. So I'm going to ask you some questions to see if we finished. Okay, what is the basic principle in the discipline discussion? What was the basic principle? What was it that you were supposed to get out of that?
Understanding what truth is.
Understand what truth is, okay? And tell me what that got to do with firearms.
Because the truth is not that you have to prove yourself by using a firearm. As we talked about earlier.
Is it okay to have a firearm?
yes, sir.
Does it make you a bad person if you got a firearm? What about if you lie? Really?
It's okay to have it. It's not okay to have it. It is. It is.
So if you got a firearm and you get stopped by the police, what happens to you?
You probably gonna have to go get a lot of serious.
You know, you're probably going to get shot.
Yeah.
Just don't play. You're probably going to get shot. Okay? Yes, you need to follow rules, but you're probably going to get shot. However, that does not mean that you were wrong. It just means that they were wrong. You got it? Yeah. Having a firearm does not make you a criminal. Yes. Yeah, we'll do it later, okay? Having a firearm does not make you a criminal. You got it? You're not a criminal because you have a firearm, particularly if it's a legal licensed firearm. What kind of firearms can you carry in your vehicle, if you had a vehicle, that you don't necessarily need a license for?
Shotgun.
Shotguns. If you're going hunting, if I'm going hunting, what kind of license do I need? What kind of license do I need if I'm going hunting? How many of you have ever been hunting before? Okay, we need to get everybody out hunting. All right? How many of you remember we went up to the ranch? What was that, last year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We were going to hunt, but we didn't have anything to hunt. We found another place. Got some serious hunting. So get ready. Everybody goes.
Yes, sir.
Even the little dudes. Except the little dudes got to be, they got to be in the street discipline. Old dudes, y'all are old dudes. You will be shooting, but you will be shooting under observation. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see if we can open it up. See if there's anything to discuss.
Yes, sir.
What's the root of homicide?
The rule of homicide.
The root of homicide. Why there's so much killing going on in America? That's a serious response. Payback. All right, y'all talking about Nelson. He's challenging you.
Can you say that again? Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir.
It's true. That's violence also.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Keep you got it. Yes.
Y'all speak up so you can be heard. Can hear you. You're not playing. You're not kidding around. Speak up so you can be heard.
They do that for money.
Okay. Yes.
That is correct. Pay attention when you're driving. You driving yet? Not yet, right? Y'all getting Brother Nelson's attention.
Yes, sir.
Some gangs rob banks. Do y'all know any gangs that rob banks? Clown? Yeah, that's the latest thing, right? Did you know that the motorcycle gangs years ago back on the West Coast used to be outlaws?
Yes, sir.
Are they still outlaws? You may not want to go on record. Why is there so much shooting in America? People get paid for it.
Huh?
Those are hippies.
Black people don't like black people.
Oh, that's real.
Revenge.
Back up frustration. People frustrated.
De facto frustration. You can raise this conversation up to another level.
Yes.
What else did you all do to know your strengths?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does it mean when it says be aware that if you're on the edge emotionally, is not a good time to make decisions. What does that mean? Good question. He's in charge. You get his attention, I get mine.
What does that mean? Yes.
You'll be defined by your own circumstances.
I'll be different.
Good word.
Yes.
Have to know your limits, know what you and don't be too high.
Yes. Sir?
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Yes, sir.
And to make up a lie,
To make up go ahead and explain that. Talk about that.
on a decision, like when you're bad or like when you're in a bad mood, after you have a fight, you might tell lies, not the truth.
To cover yourself up.
Sometimes people make mistakes.
That's true.
Yes, sir.
You should have enough self-discipline to know, like, what you're gonna respond, what your response is gonna be if you're on the edge emotionally, if you're in the middle of an important conversation. If that person says something that you might take the wrong way, you may say something that you regret later, or say something that may make that person feel the same way.
Yes, sir. All of those. Yes, sir.
If you don't listen, you constantly and what were you doing so you don't hit no tree or tree?
So if you don't listen, you get consequences. Watch where you're going so you don't hit a tree or a bridge. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
When cars are moving, don't just walk when the cars are moving, they might crash.
Yes, sir.
Don't drive in the woods, so you should just walk in the woods. What about riding a horse? Can you run in the woods? No. What about can you? The animals are asleep. Can you ride a motorcycle in the woods? No. Why? You're going to wake the animals up. So what about over-the-road motorcycles? What about over the road? What about mountain bikes? Now you see that this conversation is going all the way away from know your strengths. Be aware that if you're on the edge emotionally, it's not a good time to make decisions. Are we 45 minutes in? Who's your timekeeper?
Yes, sir.
Timekeeper.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Call attention and break it into groups.
Guten Tag.
Right face. You're going to your respective classes now. Facilitators will take care of the progress group, and the passages group will be facilitated by who?
Brother Travis. No, substitute.
By a substitute.
Forward march.
Wait, I'm sorry, forgive me, sorry. I didn't know the word. I always get the names mixed up. Brother Hutchins' grandson. Give me your name. AJ, and you are? Okay, AJ. Y'all got to remind me of that because I get it. But AJ, you take care of the group on this discipline issue. You're going to lead the discussion on the practice for the discipline. Okay, and everybody will participate. All right, that's right. Okay, now.
Forward march.